Hey everybody, I'm Jammer, and I don't even know where to begin. The final presentation for Smash Bros. Just aired, and I loved it. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. First off, I'd just like to say I was right about a couple things. For number one, they did do an explanation trailer of Cloud, and he's about to be ready in like T-minus like an hour and a half or so. So there's number one. Number two, Geno Mii costume. Geno Mii costume. I was totally right. I guessed that perfectly. I nailed Geno. I nailed it. Because I bet you he was included because of the Fire Ballot. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so it started off with Corrin from Fire Emblem Fates. No one saw that coming. Absolutely, just nobody. First of all, how many Fire Emblem characters do we have? Marth, Roy, Robin, Lucina, Ike. Who am I missing? No, yeah, Ike, yeah, 5, and then now we got Corrin, right? I don't know. So I think we got like 6 Fire Emblem. That's unbelievable. From first of all, you know, Marth rumored to maybe have been in 64. Roy hardly even making the cut in Melee. Them only getting 1 extra representative in Brawl being Ike. And now all of a sudden there's 6. That's almost as much as Mario's representative in this game, which is unbelievable. It's awesome that this series is getting so much love and support. And I bet you because the sales numbers are doing super awesome lately, specifically the Awakening and now the hype for Fates. So it makes sense, and Corrin looks sweet. Looks so cool with the dragon transformations and like the stretchy arm things. And the one move where you like hold. I mean, I know you can do like the kick afterwards or like the cancel, which that's combo game right there. But you can kind of like stunt down them real fast, be like, hold this, Wario. And then go for the punch, you know? Like that's, I don't know, that looks really sweet. And like the final smash, the alt costumes, they all, like this character looks really cool, and from what they were showing, it almost looked like, wow, this is it, like that, like this character's almost ready, but again, this one's gonna be just till February, which totally makes sense, and like, that's awesome, it's even coming that soon. So then, after that, it's like, we talked about the Cloud, yeah, and then it had the, I'm like, the rumor was, you know, there's gonna be 3 more DLC characters, and we had 2, and they hadn't mentioned the Ballot yet, so I'm like, okay, this is it. This is the Ballot pick. I'm like, Wolf's not making it. I'm like, I thought Wolf was probably gonna be the second character alongside the Ballot pick, which I was not preferring. I didn't really want another veteran. Like, no offense to Wolf, I love him, he's a great guy. Not really, he's pretty evil. But anyways, I was kind of hoping for, you know, more brand new unique characters, which Corrin is evidently a new character. Is a very different swordsman to all the others we've been having so far, which is I'm all for. So in the Ballot, you know, this time for the Ballot, I'm like, it's time, and I didn't even know what to do. And there was, first of all, there was Pit fighting whoever, and I'm like, okay, and then there's the big moon, and like, I'm really confused. I'm like, I'm not getting it. Like, I don't get the reference. Like Angel, I'm like, who? I'm like, is it another Kid Icarus character? I'm like, who's left? And then they said something about like an angel fighting. I'm like, who fights angels? I'm like, I don't know. It's not King K. Rool, that's for sure. So then finally, all of a sudden, Bayonetta swoops in. Oh, mind blown. First of all, I'd like to mention that a while back, I had predicted potentially that she could be at least one of the higher rankings in the Fighter Ballot. I could have never guessed that she would have been the definitive winner. Never would have guessed. And then they talk about how in Europe, she was #1 by far. USA, top 5. And I'm so curious what the other 5 are. I really hope they announce it maybe a press conference release or something along the lines of that. Oh, they said top 5 actually in the characters that can be actualized, I guess. Which is probably hinting towards all the joke characters like freaking Shrek and Goku, that, you know, there would be no way that they could be implemented into the game. So, I think, I'm still really curious who those top 5 are. And I'm still really curious about the overall total Ballot, you know, listings. I doubt we're going to even hear anything about that. But I would love to hear about these top 5. I'm sure Banjo's probably in there. King K. Rool, of course. Which, more than likely, if this interview ever does happen, Sakurai's going to stay, yes, we made a Mii costume of him because, I don't know, whatever reason. He'll have some reason why he's not included, but he made a Mii costume for him anyways. And the same goes for probably Geno as well, which Geno couldn't be in a more perfect role than a Mii fighter, because I never felt that he had the, I don't know, he just didn't have the fan awareness and I guess the popularity of just being a full-blown character But Mii costume, that was his best chance, and he made it. He made it. It's awesome. Then they described how Bayo plays, and she looks pretty freaking sweet too. Combo game, we thought Ryu's combo game was off the chain, but look at this chick. She's Air Queen. She's doing this and that, and then the up B twice. You can do it once, then a mid jump, and then again. And she's flying people off the stage. Her final smash, if they're over 100, is an instant KO. And what's awesome is there's a new type of counter. It's finally not just down B and then they hit back auto attack, which counters are always great, don't get me wrong, but a lot of people have them already. But this one's totally different, where you click it and it slows down time, and you can go in there and charge up a smash attack, or, you know, quickly throw them into an awesome combo, which, I mean, she has. And she looks so much fun to play at, just so much fun. And then they have her alternate costumes from her first and second game respectively. They have the one, what's her name? Joan. Her best friend, and the one chick in the red clothes. They have an alt skin of her, and it makes me almost wonder that the big smash attacks that have the fists come in, I can't remember the name of them. But anyways, when you play as her in that game, they come out as like white hair instead of black, controlling the whatever beast. So that'd be kind of cool if the alt skin did that as well. I don't think it'll happen. That's a little bit more. I mean, granted, it's just a color swap, but I mean, it might be a little bit too much just for an alt skin. It's not actually the exact character like an Alpha and Olimar situation, but, you know, it'd be kind of a cool nod. And towards the end, they had that awesome, like, Smash recap video where it's just, like, it was playing the old, I think it was Melee, I can't remember. I think it was the Melee, like, the Melee intro. So, and they were playing just, like, clips, like, honestly, to people who aren't passionate about Smash Bros. And are just a casual fan, maybe just excited for the new character, or, I don't know, just don't have an emotional connection, like, anyways, like I do for this game. Just watching that end trailer might have been the best part of the thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, Corrin looks amazing. We learned a lot about how Cloud works, which a lot of the predictions a lot of people had of how his moveset works were totally on point, which is awesome. We got another inclusion of Bayonetta, which that nobody expected. That was a total curveball as well. I mean, people knew she was getting voted pretty high, but nobody really thought she was going to make it. Just because, I mean, she's not really a Nintendo character technically, but in the same vein she is, and they have the rights to her, so it really makes their job pretty easy, and I think her representation in Smash is absolutely true to the character. We can hold down the button after our combo to continue gunning, just like in the game. It's amazing. But then the ending little segment, just with like, just watching the Smash characters have fun with each other, either just showing normal fighting stances where they're jumping back and forth, but the best parts were it was just showing like, just comedic parts where like, you know, Ness is winding up his bat to do like, hit the Yoshi egg, or, you know, like Bayo and little small Game & Watch like ducking under the attack, and like just little fun quirky stuff that I used to do all the time when I played Melee as a kid. All the time. Like honestly, we played that game more in like unlimited time limit, play as just fun characters or thematic characters, or have like storylines and fun little like make scenarios. We played that more than we actually played the main game, and that brought just so many memories back. Watching that trailer finally brought the whole game to a close. It laid off all the statistics of how massive this game really is, with the 500 plus songs, like 700 some trophies, 58 characters, and then some amount of stages across both two versions. It's been an awesome ride. That's really all it's just, it got the feels on me, just a little bit. It just got me the feels, and it's just been, it's been so much fun. I know some people are going to be way disappointed that Bayo was the reason, or Bayo was the winner of the Smash Ballot, and I get it, Banjo-Kazooie would have been an unbelievable feat. King K. Rool, huge. Inkling, I'm really surprised actually Inkling didn't even make it in, or at least a stage or anything like that. But it's still a possibility that, kind of like how Super Mario Maker just got a random stage, maybe Splatoon could still get at least some representation, and at least a stage, maybe being, you know, Inkopolis, or maybe just one of the iconic stages. I don't know, that'd be really cool. So for those of you that are upset with Bayo getting the game, I get it. I totally get it. There are a plethora of characters, Nintendo and third party, that could have been included in this game, but instead they did go with Bayonetta. Now, they did say that she was #1 in Europe, and at least in the top 5 of the fighters in America, at least ones that could actually potentially become a character. But anyways, I do understand that yes, there are many other characters that have been way better choices than Bayo. I'm sure you're going to start listing them in the comments saying, like, I can't believe Daisy or King K. Rool didn't make it into Smash. And I get it. I totally get it. But the developers felt that she would be best incorporated into Smash. There was a giant demand for her in the first place. And I think her character is perfectly represented in Smash. It is so true to her nature, to her games. I know she's going to get a lot of hate. I know, I totally understand why too. But this isn't time to be mad or salty that your character didn't get in the game because, hey, there's always Smash 5. There's always Smash 5. So yeah, as some just closing thoughts, I am blown away by this preset. Just blown away. I'm a little sad too. But it's like a happy sad. Like, Smash 4 is finally getting the full closure, the complete game. This is it, the final roster. The final Mii Fighters, the final characters. And it's been an awesome trip. It's been an awesome ride along. Speculating before the game comes out who's going to be revealed next. You know, talking about DLC fighters, Mii Fighter costumes, who would be one, who would not. Smash Ballot. It's been so much fun, and you know what? It makes sense too. It just brought full closure to the game, to this awesome hype train we've been having, and I'm genuinely happy. This has been so much fun. So anyways, I want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to smack the thumbs up if you really enjoyed this video, and hey, you should subscribe. I will, believe it or not, I'm still going to do content once all the Smash stuff is over. I'm just going to keep doing my old Nintendo content. And also, since you're sticking around to the end of the video, I'd just like to let you know that this Monday we'll be airing the Christmas thing I've been talking about, that I've been hinting on, that I haven't really disclosed yet. Just be sure to stay tuned on Monday for when that airs, and I'm so excited. I had so much fun doing it, and I really hope you guys are going to like it too, because it was awesome. It was so much fun. Alright, see ya.